flash over. Poison, the only man inside of the site, won't have support from Krimz either, as he's having to hold down the long component of this ramp. Turn on a dime out of Krimz, and he's dealt with the second man in. Even though XANTARES does quell Poison, there's still a lot more where that came from. XCloud 1v3 when this started, gets it down to the 1v2, but Alex is deep out short and will get the better of him. fnatic, they come in swinging. I think that's a really trying his best to hold down the site. Gonna drop this smoke, play around it, just trying to buy time, right? Knows he's probably screwed in the long run, and the nade will seal the deal on his fate. Now Mezzy on the short side. Alongside him is Mezzy gonna look to try and fight around this Krimz with him. Still a rough spot to be in. Eternal Fire on this Force Buyer looking good. Looking like they've probably got this one as Krimz is tagged up by the scout. He's going to have to get out of there. Hold on to this A1S. He's actually going back in. Kind of ballsy. Takes one to the grave with him and now does look to run away. Eternal Fire. Instant right. He was the first proper departure out of the Cloud9 project, and obviously was alongside Alex and Mezzy there. Yeah. I think there's that part of him that wants to show, even looking back to that, it was unjust, and that he still very much has what it takes. He can do that in more ways than one. Obviously, now being at the helm of this team, right? He can either have a phenomenal performance in terms of the numbers, or he can outcool Alex, the more veteran, seasoned IGL. No Mezzy tag with the scout. Hello. This is starting to get out of hand. Finally, they turn around. They looked so confused as to what was happening and where they were getting shot from. Krimz getting long ramp. It's a whiffed spray to begin with. Mezzy here, Krimz alongside him. Dude, I don't know. This B-hold is two terrifying names, and Krimz is actually getting aggressive, dropping the bomb with only 40 seconds left on the clock. That is a bounty of information. It's going to trigger aggression on the long side out of fnatic, and so Pepsor gets that one for free. Mezzy goes 1 for 1. It does leave low HP Krimz here having to hold the line, but he'll do exactly.
Peeking mid, a fight that rarely favors CTs, even now with that new middle on Dust, and Pepsor pushing long. Yes, it's off the info that Krimz gets on B, but the fact that Krimz makes that play with 20 health is bonkers anyway. It's exciting.
No kill for Alex. Flashes make things super awkward. Pepsor's even creeping across at the crossroads. This is so peculiar. And he's managed to get very, very deep with Alex fighting alongside him. It was all on Woxic, and that ends up being a flawless round out of fnatic.
Dude, I'm loving what Alex is doing, even if Mezzy dies.
Could get weird. Mezzy's still holding this flash, so they're going to get pretty deep, but Mezzy, needs the double. Another man up close will eventually overwhelm him. It's XANTARES getting the kill to open up. So that's a bit of a cash injection at least, but can you make it any more than that? Woxic with the AK, XANTARES, that's a clean tap on the tech, and now he's got himself set up in tunnels. No. A missed shot for Poison, and XANTARES taps him out of the round. XANTARES is on a tear here. 3 kills, gonna need the ace if he wants to win it, but he's looking clean. It's on that second swing that he's eventually punished, and so finally they're able to reel him in.
Damn, but Eternal Fire have realized it. They've called it. fnatic are not respecting us, and this default is paying off right now. No more for XCloud. Mezzy trades it, keeps B alive, but it's only going to send Eternal Fire back into this A site. Alex is full blind. One more man here. Krimz, kill him, you win the round. It's as simple as that. Molotov, oh dear, he's trapped. He didn't get his out in time. He'd rather take the fight and he wins it, but tapped out from long will give Eternal Fire this control. Mezzy's going to get backstabbed, even if he gets a kill here. XANTARES is there for the winning round, and that's a lovely one out of Eternal Fire. Oh, leg spotted. Nice little gap for Alex, and Krimz swings off that contact. There's even more in middle as Krimz falls. Mezzy. Oh, what a check. XANTARES is so aware about the triple setup, and he deals well with it. 4-3, and fnatic, they could argue a save here unless Pepsor picks mid, and he does. Woxic could not escape in time. XANTARES is trapped, but this is the guy you want trapped, because in the cage he turns into quite an animal. Another headshot. Flank from middle, XCloud covers out lower, and Poison would have loved to save, but he goes swinging in for kills. Eternal Fire.
They're not playing to win this round, but trying to set themselves up for success in the future. And I like this realization out of Poison. Wrapping through the lower tunnels, even more damage into Alex they go, but he's cleared out. Krimz is chasing them down, and they managed to all get away. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he's going to need to do so well when he's all alone, no support nearby, and with him dead right away, Eternal Fire, this is their round. Even with the smoke spam, it still isn't going to entice you to go for this one. And Eternal Fire, you know, they've kind of found their exploit here.
Numbers in the right place right now. Pepsor hits a headshot. He's going to get Molly, but there's so much room in that pit. He swings with a flash. Lots more damage. Pepsor is winning this round right now. Alex comes in with a second, and suddenly it's just Woxic in seconds. Eternal Fire have been shut out of this round. An undoable 1-on-5, and Alex is coming in for the closer. He never gives you the room, this guy. 5. Alex. Oh, the timing of that drop. If he stayed on it, probably would have killed XFloud. Instead, Eternal Fire have bludgeoned their way back into this round.
Yeah, they're up cap, and they're lobbing all this util in, but they are smoked off themselves, and I think this is going to come back down to a B play if Calix gets this open. However, as he hasn't had many chances at these kind of 1v1s, these swing 1v1s that decide the fate of the round, and that's where he's going to do his best work. Calix out, leaving it all on Woxic, and Poison bests in.
Barrel of ore, the scope of the AWP rather, Poison doesn't know they're in the bomb site. They've been caught off guard. Great flashbang, and Poison's gone. Pepsor needs to save the round, and he can. Solo dolo on the bomb site. Woxic trying to fight him back. Cross from Calix, and Woxic finishes the job. Both players constricted to CT and steps heard, so Woxic's eyes are on the prize.
Oh, Messi has snuck up very, very deep towards the ramp. Oh, they just saw him. Calix gets that info, and it's a clean tap. Krimz now freaking out because he's got an AWP in the 1v2, taking the USP out and realizing that this one might be screwed.
Get right.
Try the lineup, peeked from short, and there's Woxic, the actual man. Poison who's playing the AWP drop down. Playing the AWP drop down. The AWP's drop down. It's out of there, and oh, he's dead. Luckily enough, you know, he's kind of soaking up shots long enough for Alex to deal with the rest of Eternal Fire. It's left on Woxic, who nails that opener. He's still going to offer up more with so little time, dropping in a CT, now trying to fight his way into the A site. They're giving him the peaks. Oh, if he had maybe 10 more of it. And so Alex is going to try and take room at B. However, there's 2 here. Alex will deal with the first. They're flooding him, though. Double push through the B doors, and suddenly you can't go B anymore, fnatic. Down into lower. It's a tour de dust as they go from long to T-spawn to B to lower. Back up the cat, and now with only 20 seconds, it's all falling apart. Who would have thought that this wasn't the way to do it? Molly on short. Mezzi's actually stopped his own push. Krimz is trying to open up a B play, but once again, it isn't time. It doesn't really matter what Mezzi does here. It's a done deal. Eternal Fire win the pistol. Oh, that they've missed this smoke.
Luckily, Eternal Fire don't know either. It's a B rush.
Here they come. XFloud. 1 kill. Oh dear. Whoa, he's turning, waiting for flashes. Not the time, not the place. Luckily enough, Emo's here to hold the line, trying his best, and he's good for the frags. Now he's got rotations coming through, and Eternal Fire, they're... Oh, yeah, you know, it's just pistols, fighting guns. And even though Pepsor does land a nice deke shot over towards middle. Oh, Alex, that was a chance to do something. Rough place to find yourself. fnatic need to turn this around pretty quickish, or else Eternal Fire looks set to run away with Dust2 to open up this series. I would still say that if Eternal Fire are going to win this, part of me really does believe it's going to happen across all. Set up his teammate at long with the flashes, doesn't go peeking off the back of it. Calix and Woxic looking to play this one together. Calix has drawn the attention in. He's got players trapped at the blue bin. But if Woxic does try to swing this to help, he might find himself in hot water. Poison. There we go. Okay, 1 kill. It's a trade. It's a 2 for 1. However, he's dead. And that's the bomb now dropped on the long side.
There's just no time.
And Krimz, they've got 10 seconds to drop and try to just frag out. That's really the only way they can win this. Too slow, too labored, and Eternal Fire keeping. Would you say Poison's in right now?
He's deep in REM, Harry. He's getting dreams. Maybe they're even nightmares. You know, we've all been there.
Hey, dreams and nightmares. That's like a nice little CS interplay right there. Good meme.
Yeah, you know.
Up, some would say, running amok into the A site. fnatic moving in, XANTARES hidden in this smoke, will get overwhelmed by Pepe Zora. However, XFlab from the lower tunnels onto the catwalk is already here. And fnatic now know they're probably walking into a very heavy lean, a very heavy stack. Scout tag, and Alex is there to trade it, at least to double up. It's all left onto Woxic. This AW needs to deliver. That's a lovely shot to find the IGL of fnatic, and now just Mezzy left to beat. He's tucked in at Goose. Woxic creeping around the smoke, looking to see if he's worked his way up close. That's not the case. Still tucked. Oh, missed shot for Woxic. And so Mezzy responds. fnatic are onto it.
But fnatic are fine. They're all here. They're all ready to go.
Yeah, Eternal Fire are rotating bodies over as well, but they do double swing long. They really needed to go 1-for-1 to make that happen. Gonna be do something weird with it. And with how they're set up, this should be really rough for the lone Eternal Fire player. Mezzy swings out, and so let's see what happens. Out towards long, Mezzy gonna try and run at them with a Mac 10. However, he does get impeded by the flash. Does the running at them part, did the Mac 10 part, didn't get any frags from it. Now Woxic, missed shot on this orb, goes back in, it's a trade. Poison with a key kill there, stops Woxic going on. Isn't going to be the man responsible for tunnels, and it's going to be tricky to flush him out here. Oh, at least you'd think. XANTARES wrecks him in the head-to-head. And so now Eternal Fire set up so nicely. The triple flank just runs at fnatic. They never let go of W. Full speed, full confidence, and they reap the reward of it.
I love that call for Eternal Fire.
And this there.
Oh, dinked.
Already low HP on Alex in middle. Krimz running through the B site, trying to go deep. He's full blind, but still delivers that kill. Oh, he's going to make it a double. Krimz has decided he's going to go back to this form we saw earlier on in the game. No respect, running.
AWP on Woxic. AWP on Woxic. He can line up these flashes as they fly in together. Nice peek for Krimz. Doesn't wait around. There's the trade. Woxic, another 1v2, another chance. And this time it's for the entirety of the game. The map. 3 bullets. Got to get the reload. There's not much time. Woxic's got to go. They've swapped back. And Krimz, that's a lovely play. He
gonna get piped down by Alex. And now Poison creeping up with the orb. There we are, nails the shot. Woxic on the receiving end.
Nice.
Another kill for Poison.
got to get those ecos in. Confidence boosters. Nice shot for Calyx. Comped by XCloud off the B push. And Calyx looks as the smokes fade, but this is a fnatic round. However you slice it. Eternal Fire, they've only got a couple of rifle rounds left in regulation, Harry, so if you want to keep coping, you can always remind yourself of that. How does neither shot hit? Calyx follows up with a wallbang headshot. Poison doesn't really get a chance there. And they want to save the orb. They've
Calyx did hold on to that Galil though, so let's see if that is able to play into this. XFloud dead right away. But from beyond the grave, he burns Alex out.
All worth it. Big molly kill. Double B push being held by Mezzy.
This is crazy now. This is super peculiar. fnatic trying to get up in towards the A site. The first fight won by Pepsor, but at what cost? He's tagged down low. Poison's having to fight him with a P250, and it is good for the first. Antwerp doubles up, and now it's only Krimz. Guys had a great game, a great map, and he's got to keep on delivering. 1v1 versus Woxic. The Galil is gone. Krimz is clear. In this one, Util's going to go in. Eternal Fire was starting to pull a player away from A, but he's now reconsidered. Come back in. XANTARES and Woxic fighting side by side to try and hold on to this. XANTARES actually gets fed to the wolves. Woxic has to back on up, and the timing on this Util pull is so awkward. The flash to try set up Calyx. Good for the first. Now the attention of fnatic divided. They're split between short. They're split between long. They're getting wrapped up the wrap. They're sandwiched. They should be done for. It's only Krimz, and he's mowed down. This time, no heroics left in him. And so Eternal Fire, they will lock in their map pick eventually. Dust2 going their way, and now 1-0 up in this Elim series.
Yeah, that's a nice shutdown for Eternal Fire.